Hi, and welcome to this tutorial on referencing articles with the help of a reference management system known as Mendeley. So this is part 2 of Mendeley tutorial, wherein you can obtain part 1, and it teaches you on how to download Mendeley, how to have it activated in Word. In this tutorial, you will learn how to import articles in Mendeley, and you will learn how to cite it. My name is Augustine S. Samolu. Please do not forget to subscribe. Links to all other videos relating to referencing articles will be placed in the description below. Let's get started. Okay, so whenever you are given a work to do, say it is a research work, it is an assignment, you are expected to firstly go and download relevant information about it, because people have already written about those different things you want to research on. Therefore, you go to Google Scholar. There is a YouTube or video created wherein you can now see how you can download articles and things. If you didn't watch that one, please go back to it and see how you can obtain articles. We assume now that we have our articles. Let's say we have a folder named articles, like this one. There is this folder that is named article. We've placed our articles in it, and we can just go ahead to see how we can obtain the different information from it. This time, since it is about a research, we open Microsoft Word. So we go to Microsoft Word and open it. This is our Microsoft Word interface, and we can tap what we want. So let's assume we've getting information from certain article. Where that article is, this is one article that we've obtained. We got the global typhoid fever. Is maybe our topic is global typhoid fever incidents. So we copied this topic. It doesn't matter what your topic is. So this is our topic. We can have it like this, and I can just increase the size like this. So the next thing is to obtain information and place it in here. So let's go to the information that we need. I can click here and come here. Yes, people want to know what type of fever is, Salmonella typhi, and so we copy that information. We go to our Word document and paste it just like here, just like this. Now we have to do different editing. Whenever you are given a work to do, you don't just copy and paste someone else's work. In as much as you're going to cite the person, you have to paraphrase, and you take these links that are not important there. If for any reason you follow my previous tutorial, you understand that you're supposed to have a reference management system that is known to be Mendeley. To know that you have Mendeley on your computer, you go to this area. Now on the top of this page, you will see references. Click on references, and you will see Mendeley, open Mendeley. Once you see Mendeley here, it means you're capable of citing. So you can take information and place it into Mendeley and carry on your citation. Now, how do you place information? We've taken this information from an article, but how do we cite it? How do we say this information was taken from a specific article? So we can write a period. Before the period, we can now carry on our citation. Firstly, we are to import this information, this article that we took the information from. We are to place the article into Mendeley. Let's go and do that very fast. We come to Mendeley and open Mendeley. When you open Mendeley, it appears like this. In order to upload articles into it, you come here, you see this area on the left. There is a plus sign, there is height. You click on this arrow and you'll see add file. Our file is located in attachments, and there is an article. We click on article. Now that information that we read, we took the information from the article we took the information from, is actually this first article. So we click on it and open it. When we open it, it opens like this in Mendeley. When we click on it, it shows the different information about it. So this is the summary of this entire article. This is what will be cited within our work. So what we are about to do now is to go back to our Word document. We open it where we've placed the work and say, please cite what the article that I took the information from. So we can go back to reference right here. we click on reference, we say insert citation, because this we've already placed our article into Mendeley. So click here like this and open Mendeley. Now it has appeared right here. This is the only article we have. If you have many articles, always remember the title of the article before you can have it used. So if you open it like this, you will see cite up here. You click on cite, it is going to cite for you. Now where he has placed it, this is the citation. At the end of the day, we actually need to have the full reference. This is just in-text citation. We need the reference for that, right? So we write reference and ask this to cite, to reference that article we've placed there. So we'll go back to references and say insert bibliography. This is the only time you're going to do it once you're working in the same document. Anytime you carry on in-text citation, you don't have to repeat this process. So click on it as it reads and brings down the citation. So we can now see the full reference. This is how you reference an article. Let's go for another one very fast to see that we're following with what we're doing. So we want to take information from this article again. This is another article. We click on it like this. And it's going to open. Now this article opens in this area and I need certain information from it. This time there is typhoid fever being defined at this point. I can copy this one, and it talks about the epidemiology and what have you. So I can copy this, go to Word and paste it in Word. Remember, you are compared to do paraphrasing. You have to do some editing before you can use it. If you even take information from outside, you are not to use the person in-text citation. You see, the in-text citation for this person is still in this Word. You have to remove it. You remove all in-text citations and you do your paraphrasing before you can have it used. Now that you have had it like this, you go to Mendeley and upload that article to Mendeley. So we go to our Mendeley, we click, this is Mendeley account, we click on it and we do the same thing. We have the arrow here, we add, it is optional, you can add all of your articles before going there. So this is the topic, I click on this one and I can click here like this. Now it is already here. You see a typhoid fever in children in Africa, and the first one we had was the global typhoid fever incidence. So I click on this, it gives me the entire summary. Remember, if there is error with this, you can easily come and do some editing right here. If for any reason the journal is not recognized by Mendeley, you have to come to Mendeley interface and do the editing before you cite. So go back to Word. Because we've already taken information from this article, we come right here and say this is where we want to carry on our citation. Remember, we have just one reference down. This is the one reference. Now it is going to be double. We will have like two references. I'm just going to take some information from here that are not relevant. Let's assume it's not relevant. So this place is where I want to carry on my citation, and I can come here to references. I click. I can come to insert citation, and click. Now it tells me go to Mendeley. Yes, I want to click on go to Mendeley, and it is now in Mendeley. So there are two articles. This one may be highlighted. This is not what I want. I want this one. This is where I took the information from. Once it is highlighted like this, I can come to cite up here. You see, I click on cite and it's going to read. Now it has done the citation. The first article came from this person, and along with others, this article was published in 2019. This one was published in 2008. I can do some editing on the name. Maybe this is not the person's name. That's what you need to do as an expert using Mendeley. So it does the citation. If we come to reference, it also has the references like this. You see the font size to be big because that's how I did the font. I can still reduce the font. This is easy thing you can just do. It's supposed to be 12 and it looks nice. Well, I can decide not to use this style of reference. This is APA style of reference. What if I don't need APA style of reference? I can decide now to use the numbering system where you find number on the articles. To do that one, you have to go back to references and come, you see this one star. I can click here. The numbering system is actually known to be IEEE, and I can just click on IEEE. Everything will change. So now it has changed. The first article I got was 1, and the second one will now be 2. Now if you go back to the references, the reference number will have to change to 1 and 2. So you see it is being numbered. This is the easiest thing about doing your references. You can always make sure you change what you want to change. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you can always get new videos coming up at all time. If you have any concern, don't hesitate to write in the comment section so that I can see how I can do additional work for you. Thank you again.